Alright, so we're back and we're finally. Okay, we're back, find the final boss. Hopefully we can beat him today. Let's see. So we're trying to beat him with this build, but I do have the Thorn build as well. Because that's how desperate I've become now. Like, this boss has been voted as the #1 most difficult boss in the entire Souls game franchise, and I would have to agree with that. Um, Out of all the bosses that I fought over in the Souls game, this guy is definitely S tier when it comes to difficulty. Like, he is ridiculous. He really went all out. And a lot of people have been saying, like, is this boss being fair and stuff? Because this DLC has been really brutal, and a lot of the bosses have been doing a lot of damage, but this boss in particular, with its moveset, especially in the second phase, the first phase isn't too bad. He actually gives you chances to hit him. In the second phase, it's like continuously just spamming attacks, and then maybe you'll get a chance. And there's a difference between something being difficult and then something being, well, something being difficult and challenging, but fair, and then something being just completely, like, well, the opposite of that. And I feel like they really messed up with the second phase, honestly, because he doesn't give you really a good chance to hit him at all. He's just continuously attacking. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like I watched plenty of YouTube shorts and videos about the final boss for Dawn. Yes. But we'll see how we can do. Hopefully we'll beat him today. Hopefully. But the bleed build is really good. This build is decent. Okay, second phase. Let's grab it tag. Of course. It's always those stupid rings of light that always hit after this. Okay, screw it, I'm swapping to the bleed build. I mean, this build is viable as well if you want to use it. It's basically using the anvil hammer. Just fully upgraded, I don't have the materials to get it to +10. I'm using the Ur Tree Seal, and I'm using some armor that I can wear that can give you some protection. I'm using the Armor of Solitude, and it's actually one of my favorite armors in the DLCs. And I'm using the Blade of Mercy, the Two-Handed Talisman, Shadow of Alexander, and then Dragon Crest Great Talisman. In terms of stats, well, I'm level 351, So you're gonna have to try and maybe there's a video that explains it to what it's like to have it in level 150. But if you're level 351 or above, this really shouldn't matter. Um, and like if you're wondering how this thing scales, the stats for this weapon are right there on the screen. Now for the bleed. Okay, so oh good lord, I can't remember. Um, yeah, I'll have this equipped. Let's look. I'm looking for the staffs. Where are my staffs at? I probably ran past them, didn't I? Yep, I scrolled past them. Where the hell is it? Yep, so maternal staff 25. And just in case, if I run out of FP, I'll use this weapon as a secondary. So the talismans are the most important. So is this one? Well, you don't have to have this one. This talisman, this talisman, this talisman, or blue, and then it is this talisman. Now I could remove this actually and just equip this thing. So I don't have this scorpion, the blue scorpion charm, magic scorpion charm. You're supposed to use that, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna use the dragon crest. Great shield, and actually, since then I'm gonna equip this blessing of America. If I maybe had a shield equipped, actually, yeah, I could do it. Screw it. So, memorize spell. You're supposed to use the jellyfish shield, but for the buff, but I don't think it's that significant, really. I mean, I tested it out beforehand. Okay. If I beat this guy now or in the next few tries, this will be a short streak then. But like, hey, at least I'll finish the DLC. Uh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Sorry. There it is. Am I missing something else? Oh yeah, Lord's Great Heal. Just in case if I can pull it off. Or whatever it's called. Is that the Lord's Heal? Lord's Heal. And you know what? You know I'm fat rolling. That's not gonna work. Hmm. I don't have the stone print shield, the fingerprint shield. Because I never use shields anyway. So that's why I didn't bother getting it. Plus getting it is a pain in the ass. But I probably will get it before I start Journey 3 from... Um, God damn, I don't want to swap this out. And those are 3. Oh boy. And I have to reallocate my flasks. Okay, what was I using beforehand? Oh wow, so no matter what I equip, it'll be too heavy then. It's because of the shield. Shit. Wait, could I even pull that off? Hold on. This is the first time I'm using a shield, by the way, in this game. Since day one, since it's released, I haven't used a shield. You know what? We'll try it without a melee weapon first. So, now if I go into solo, I do more damage, but obviously having some help would be nice. But then again, it does increase the boss's health as well, so. It's always something. Okay, desperate times call for desperate measures. I forgot to change the Wanderer's visit. Such a dick. Oh, come on. Meteor Slam. We did it! We did it, boys. We did it, boys and girls. Well, they did it. No way. Wow, that was easy. Okay, well, I mean, okay, I shouldn't have said it was easy. It was definitely not easy. But this build helped, and they helped. Wow. Okay. Now I can finally give. Okay, so what is my opinion of this boss? So, like I said, the first phase is easy enough because it does give you the opportunities to get him. The second phase is when the bullshit happens. I feel like they really didn't, like, they wanted to give us a difficult boss. People have even asked to give a much more challenging boss. They did. They delivered. However, if they made it fair, where the second phase is difficult, but still gave us a chance to hit him maybe one or two times, and if we miss it, we have to wait until our next chance. We have to get, or we get penalized in some way or some form, like like the traditional Souls formula. Then yeah, like that would be good. But because of the way that he is designed with the attacks and the laser beams everywhere, the holy beams, whatever, are shooting everywhere, it's really sporadical. It's crazy, and I don't think it's fair. Now, this whole DLC as a whole, is it perfect? Absolutely not. But did I enjoy it? Absolutely yes. Um, the difficulty with the bosses, in terms of the damage output, it's definitely noticeable. And, part of it is a skill issue. Part of it is some people are just not that good at Souls games. Other parts, like this boss as an example, when it's second phase again, are basically in essence bullshit, with the way that they are being designed with the attacks and stuff. So that's my perspective of it. Now, where would I rate this DLC? What is my rating? Is it a 10 out of 10? Is it a 9, 7, 0, whatever? Personally speaking, I give it a I would have to give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, because it's not. A lot of the items around the world that you find are mostly cookbooks. I don't know why, but and a lot of the items that you do find are high level upgradable material, which are nice. However, again, if you played the base game and you collected all the ball bearings and given them to the merchant, you can infinitely buy, a lot of upgraded materials, except for legendary ones. So there are a bunch of legendary ones, obviously in the DLC. Um, in terms of its scale, like in terms of the size of the DLC and everything, I mean, like, look at it. I think it's a good size for a DLC, personally speaking. It is the biggest DLC that they have worked on in terms of FromSoft. And I know there's like a bunch of other items and bosses that I mostly missed, but they're not that important, I feel. Like, I'll beat them on my own time and stuff, right? Um, but yeah, one other disappointing thing, and this is now regarding in terms of the story, they didn't really flesh out Melena's character. She's not present at all, and stuff like so. I don't know what continuation is of this DLC. Like, I don't know, in terms of the base game ending, what is the continuation of the base game that can continue into this DLC. I don't know if they're even connected in any shape, way, or form. But there are just certain characters like Melina that aren't in the DLC, and their characters aren't fleshed out, maybe. So they're like less interesting, and I don't quite care much about them at all. So I need some water. But yeah, I'm sure this boss is beatable with a meter. I'm sure it is. I didn't want to use this, but honestly, like I did not want to get stuck on this boss for God knows how long. So yeah, I'll go back to the hammer one, to the hammer build, because that's a pretty sick looking build. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I might do like on my own time. I might do like a personal um, heavy paladin build or something, because you can do it now. Like a yeah, very holy dark paladin build or something. Um, do I have something here equipped? No. Talismans. Uh, yeah. This. 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 I think that's what I had equipped. And yeah. Okay, these are good. Wow, I didn't have any more Estus flasks. Good lord. Okay. Actually, technically, I could have. That's staff equipped as well. Because my character is in the 300s, so I can use pretty much most weapons, I would say, like 90% of them. Okay, I'm just fat rolling now. Retrieve lost runes. Okay, that's my XP. Touch Grace. Touch Memory. Let us go together. Ansbach was with me, so I should be able to get his stuff, right? Before I touch that, hold on. So like this whole arena, this was in the trailer. These are all horn sent. These are all the people with the horns, and they were basically sacrificed to open up the portal to become a god. That's what America did. They did it, otherwise all was sadness. Do I have to use the emote? Wait, do I have to use the emote? No. Yeah. So when Marika, from what I know from the lore, Marika's homeland and stuff like that, village and everything, like they were all mistreated because I guess they didn't have horns. 'Cause they were different. And she, or am I confusing it with something else? Hold on. I know that they used all these horn scent, which are. I think she. No. Oh man, I don't want to get the lore confused, but they used basically all these bodies. They sacrificed them all to open up this gateway to become a deity, I suppose. This is again a very huge berserk reference of where Griffith sacrifices all of his friends and his loved ones. Well, he didn't actually love them, just so he could achieve his own dream to have his own kingdom. So this is kind of similar to what Marika more or less has done, where in the sense of she loved, obviously she did, and she does whatever have loved ones and all that sort of stuff, but she sacrificed millions for these born sent to enter into godhood to open up this portal, essentially. I'm gonna look up the lore. Touch memory.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god.
Well, that's Mikola. And Mikola did the same
If we
thing
honor
basically.
our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Circle of light. Okay, I definitely have to look up the lore. Well, I guess that's it. Um, wow, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I don't know. We don't know when will the next big FromSoft game will come out, and what will it be. I mean, it would be cool if they made another DLC, but I think they're just gonna make this one. Uh, so it's quite unfortunate. Um, Circle of light. The circle of light which adorned Michaela's head as he returned in divine aspect, it has begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boosts intellect and faith and arcane, while also boosting the power of Michaela's light. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Michaela's age of compassion would be built. Oh, a new age! Oh wow, the age of compassion would be built, should it ever come to pass. Remembrance of Rodan, consort of Miquella, hewn into the shadow tree. Yeah, so Miquella basically pulled the Griffith from Berserk as well, mainly. Oh no, America, like, okay, I was getting too confused. So America's genocide, which was a genocide and stuff. Again, look up the lore. Um, I feel like it's part of it is justifiable. I know people will disagree with that, but part of it would be justifiable. Mikola, on the other hand, when he pulled the Griffith, basically, where he used and expelled people to help him to achieve, he basically used others as tools just so he could achieve the goal of godhood. So, which is what he was doing here. He basically took he basically brainwashed and used Moog and his corpse and Rodan's spirit and fused it together, and that's why we were fighting here Consort Rodan, which is the same height as Moog. That's why he's not bigger, because normally Rodan would be taller, and some attacks are similar to what Moog would use, because remember, part of him, he's part Moog, but also there's Rodan, so he was basically using everyone as a tool. Remembrance of Rodan, Consort of Mikhail, hewn into the Shadow Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by blah blah. In their childhood, Mikla saw in Rodan a lord, his strength and his kindness, that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Mikla made his heartfelt wish that Rodan would one day be his king consort. Right. Yeah, so it does increase. Interesting. I'm a pretty princess. Actually, does look pretty nice. So, oh yeah, there's Ansbach. Oh no, that's not Ansbach. That's Thoilir's hidden needle. And then his armor set. Yeah. There's Ansbach. Oh, they died. That's quite sad. I didn't care about this guy, honestly. But Ansbach, he was cool as well. So, his needle causes sleep buildup. Concealed weapon used by Tholir, a design greatly favored by poison wielders for dark and similar purposes, like Cintrina, who blossomed in the deep purple garden. A rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victim into eternal sleep. There's his mask. A mask which is carved a tranquil sleeping face. So the hair is arranged in the same style as Cintrina's, increasing arcane. Ooh, interesting. Just once, Thorlier was granted the sweet repose of velvety sleep. The remainder of his days would be spent attempting to recapture it. The dark attire of those who wield poison in secret, silver increasing. Also, wait, does each piece increase arcane? Additionally, countless needles are sewn into the exterior, apparently for talismanic effect. Interesting. This guy gives you good bleed stuff. Wise man's mask, back attire, and his gear, and then obsidian lamia. Oh, whoa, whoa, and his skill of some sort. So the iron mask of Sir Bach, given the appearance of a quiet, wise old bearded man, but an old fear lurks beneath, together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blade, now employed to enhance blood oath and dynastic skills. So attire of the embroidered crest of pure blood, Knight's half has now all faded away, enhances blood oath and dynastic skills. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. So, signature weapon of the pure blood knight Ansbach, a viciously keen and sound sight, made for combat. The obsidian edge relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violet purpose. Through skill alone, the wielder can rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. I do like this weapon though, because look, it's a scythe. I like scythes. Hope it's good. Maybe just like some good builds. Let's see what the armor is, and let's see what weapons we can get from this boss. It is quite sad that this is the end of the DLC. I was really hoping that we could see Makarov. Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty and Elden Ring. Marika. I was really hoping we could see Marika. They could show us her face, and we could at least, speak to her briefly, or maybe even get a chance to fight her. Uh, yeah, but I am curious about something. I know for a fact I probably haven't found all the Mikola crosses. I'll have a look for them at my own time. But what happens if we go back to St. Trina? Probably nothing, but it's worth a shot. Oh, hello. St. Trina Blossom. So St. Trina's life withered and fell as fleeting as the seasons. At her last she left a single water lily, slightly boosts max FP. Despite the velvety purple hue, the flower is in no way poisonous. It merely blossoms in quietude. So it's a talisman? Interesting. But Saint Trina is a part of Nicola. Wait, it's not a talisman? What is it? Is it an item? Okay, whatever it is. Oh, she's dead. She withered away. That's an interesting detail. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's weird. We get Rodan's weapon again. Great Sword of Rodan, Lord, and then Great Sword of Rodan, Light. This one says light speed slash, promised consort, and then Light of Mikola. Annihilates foes with a pillar of light. 72 faith. I mean, I have 61 faith now, but is that even worth it? Is that actually even worth getting? Yeah. The strength of Mikola, upon his deficit return, wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with a pillar of light. Mikola sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. No wonder, as one god and one king consort is all the world needs. Interesting. I won't use this soul yet because I can duplicate it, so I can get both of these. Then I'm gonna duplicate the soul and then get both of these weapons because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna waste it on just one sword. So and both of them have different skills, but the same item description. Great sword of black steel wielded by Roldan in his youth. A pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. These were in his possession immediately before his triumph over the stars, the sword of a lord who does not rely on physical strength and gravity alone. Young Lion's Helm. The golden helm worn by Rodan in his younger years, proudly displaying his heroic red hair. It is fitting attire for a lion. When Melania, Blade of Mikola, let the wrought flower blossom in Ionia, Rodan heard a murmur in his ear. Mikola awaits thee, O promised consort. So Melania knew all along what the plan was. My god, that's mad. So Melania was in on this. Wow, this armor's really cool. I definitely prefer this one, this version. I wonder if you can alter it. I can. And it has no cape. I mean, without the cape, it looks cool as well, but I prefer the cape. I've earned the cape. Oh, alter garments. There we go. And I want to go and duplicate that boss soul, so hold on a second. I remember seeing a thing that I can duplicate in here, this area. I'm gonna show off these weapons, as we'll see how good they are. I haven't seen any builds on these weapons, to be honest with you, but oh, this armor set looks really cool. Again, I didn't expect to beat him so fast. Like, I knew this was a powerful build, a very powerful bleed build. There it is. So now I have two of these boss songs. And there's multiple um, grave sites, these particular grave sites that you can find to duplicate the boss souls as well. I mean, technically, I could duplicate it again, right? No? Whatever. That's wrong. Okay. See these weapons. The promised console. Good. Wait, what? Why are there two other blades on my back? Why do I have four of the same weapon? That makes no sense. Oh, hold on. Okay, I get it. Okay. Some sneaking stones. Okay. These. Oof, fat rolling now. Go. Let's go test them out. So, which ones are these that I have equipped? So that's the Promised Consort. That's your basic R1. That's your R2. Yeah, I'm fat rolling. Wow. Wow. So they scale with strength, dexterity, and intellect. How much damage am I doing? In the base game, anyway, how much damage am I doing? And just so I can see, I'm gonna move my head. There we go. So, on both weapons, I'm doing 839 damage AR. Okay, what if I buff myself? $1103 AR. Wow. Okay, what about the other weapons then? The light speed slash. What does that do? I mean, that's really impressive. Wow. I don't know how much damage it does, but that's impressive. Personally, I prefer the other ones. Wow. Thanks, Brian. I used, in all honesty, like it was still difficult, mind you. It was still difficult. But I used the build really helped it look. Yeah, it did. Yeah, the bleed build is so far 90% of players have been using this bleed build to help them get through it. And I don't know how much you saw the stream, but I was basically ranting on about just how basically the community has accepted the fact that uh, this boss is the number one difficult boss in all of the Souls games, and I would have to agree with that. However, the first phase it is tough. It is extremely tough, but he does give you chances to hit him in the first phase. He actually gives you a chance. Um, his patterns are a lot more easier to dodge. At least for me, they were eventually when I copped onto it. It's the second phase that a lot of people are really pissed off about. And I was basically just basically saying how you can have a difficult boss, you can have him or her to have like difficult move sets, etc. But if they give you at least a chance to hit them one or two times or whatever, then I feel like that's good. Then that's fair, you know. And if you miss those chances, you're gonna have to wait again. Whereas with this boss, he was just continuously attacking you, stomping grounds, using AoE attacks, shooting light beams everywhere. It was really bullshit. I have to admit that. It was really bullshit. I don't think the second phase of that boss was designed very well in terms of his attack designs. You know, his attack patterns and stuff. Like in terms of like overall structure, design, etc., phenomenal looking. And the soundtrack was obviously phenomenal. But just the boss as a whole in his second phase, it's just the second phase that people are really pissed off about. That needs more. I don't. They probably won't, but they definitely need some sort of a balance or tweak. It wasn't made to be balanced. Well, it should have been. Wasn't meant to be. Well, it should have been balanced because like that's what making things unbalanced doesn't make it fun. Doesn't make it fair. You can have a difficult game, but have it balanced and fair. You know. So, and plus, apparently on the PC version, like obviously I'm on console, so I don't have to worry about. Well, I hope I don't have to worry about it. But on the PC version, apparently, because of so much shit happening in the second phase, the frame rate has dropped really badly for PC players, causing them to get more killed than victories and stuff and everything. I don't. Apparently, they patched it. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not on PC, so it's not something I kind of really had an interest in. But apparently they patched it, supposedly. I have no idea of knowing. Yeah, but 839 AR. Okay. And what about in the realm of Shadow? 1637. Could be better. Let's test out these weapons on this guy. Now, granted, I was playing this on New Game Plus 2, so the bosses were obviously a lot more stronger, and they most likely had more health as well. Well, yeah, let's test out these weapons on this guy. Okay, not bad. So what now? I honestly don't know, Brian. I didn't expect to beat him so fast. I mean, I don't know. I could end it here, but like I can just play the game for myself. Just there's a bunch of other optional bosses that I could do. MMA run, piss off. No. Well, I don't know. See, because that means I would have to go into New Game Plus 3, and I do not want to start a fresh new character. It's like I'm level 300 and stuff, so. Oh god, no. No, no. I mean, should I? Should I? Moist Critical, this YouTuber, he beat Rodan using fists only, like fist type weapons, but it did do bleed as well, I think. I'd have to watch his playthrough and stuff, but yeah. Okay, let's just up the skill on it. I mean, that's not bad. Wow. If I knew there were any bosses around here, I would have. Oh, no, there is. Hold on. There's a dragon I can kill. I think, yeah, it's here. Let's test it out. Plus, there's the full auto crossbow is there as well, and I want to get it. Yeah, but I love this armor set. This version of Rodan's armor set. His younger version, as opposed to the old. The other one is cool, but I don't like the cape. I'll be honest, so I just remove it. But like this armor set is, I'm wearing that proudly. I don't care. I deserve it. Oh, and I have all those fire golems to kill as well. You know, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's like supposed to be this dragon. I'm in the wrong area. Whoops, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. So, where was that dragon area? I think it was here? Maybe? Was it here? I'm so tempted to do the MMA run. What's my next game? The only reason I streamed was because of this DLC, really. I'm not going back into streaming. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens, because there's a bunch of games I have on Xbox, but I don't have a face cam, and I would have to, like, look up how to stream on YouTube onto Xbox, but I wouldn't have, like, a face camera. I only have... the only face cam that I have is exclusive for the PlayStation and stuff, so... but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I stream again. I don't know. We'll think about it. Built-in streaming? That's cool. I'll do more research on it. Oh, got the full auto crossbow. I mean, I'm doing decent damage. like this so far. Ooh, I actually need that. Okay, not bad. That's right about a fight. Oh, alright, well, some things will never change, I suppose. I'm gonna go back and get my souls. Okay, so I guess we're done. I guess. I don't know, maybe I could start maybe a +3 and do my MMA build. I'll think about it. I again, sorry, it's just I am dreading fighting the Mania and this boss and consort with Dawn using only my fists, using only the kung fu stuff. I might stream it. You know what? Screw it. You know what? Jesus Christ. I would have to make rules for myself. Like, if I'm really extremely stuck, then I'm allowed to do use like some OP ass build or something, you know. But I would try for the most part to melee, like, because think about it, I also have to fight the fire giant. Do you know how long that's gonna take me to beat that guy using only the martial arts? I am quite sad though. I am quite sad because again, like I said before, we don't know when we will get another Souls game from Soft. Um, hell, it might not even be around. Maybe. No clue. What did you write there? Any other Souls-like games coming out? You know what? You know what? I could do the Lies of P. Any other Souls-like games coming out that we still haven't done yet? Yes, Lies of P. Lies of P and Blasphemous 1 and 2. If they count as Souls-like. Lies of P definitely counts as Souls-like. Both the Blasphemous games, I, I count it as a Souls-like. I know some who don't. So. Also, the devs, I think, said they made it. Wait, what? Did they actually say that? I thought they said that they're gonna make only one DLC. Well, by DLC, I'm sure they probably mean like maybe some small updates or something, perhaps. I don't know. I don't think they'll make like a full-on DLC like this. If they do, well, you bet your ass I'll be excited for it. I don't think they will, man. I think that's just wishful thinking, but maybe that's just my pessimism kicking in. Can I do any multiplayer? I'm a very high level, but like I'm curious. Let's try and invade. Let's try and. I'm invading already? What? Are there actually people that are a high level like me? Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that. Watch this, I'm about to get absolutely ganked. Oh, connection error. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I'm amazed. Okay, so what about the arenas though? Because I know they have arenas and they're a pain in the ass to get into a game, but like. And again, I'm already invading another world. So, are there people that are roughly in the same level range as I am? I'm curious. Well, maybe I could stream some PvPs. Okay, where's my target? Watch this, I'm about to get absolutely ass clapped. I'm gonna get ganked squad. My weapons will probably just tickle them. I cannot find them. I feel like when it comes to multiplayer, they should really. I don't. I feel like the multiplayer is like the weakest part for Elden Ring, or just for any Souls game, honestly. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm getting ganked. Yeah, that's how it normally goes in these PvPs. If I had the Colosseums unlocked, I could maybe try the Wait, do I have a Colosseum unlocked? Let me check. I think I do I? Let me check. I do. I only have this one unlocked. And Spirit Ashes are allowed. Kayla Coliseum. What? Wait, so was the problem? Wait, so does that mean my problem was that I wasn't a high enough level, and that's why I wasn't getting loads of multiplayer connections? I don't have a bow, so I'm just gonna emote just to be respectful. Oh, Paul. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage when it's that. Wow, I can't heal? Really? Okay, that's cool. That's fine. I think it makes it fair because, like, if she can't heal, I can't heal. Wow, she just hurled a boulder at me. Honestly, if I can keep getting multiplayer connections like these, then I'd be happy. Oh no. She has a cool build, I like it. Well, in any case, I might end it here, honestly. Um, hmm, I wonder. Maybe you could try the multiplayer. Yeah, thanks, Brian. You too. Um, yeah, my overall experience was, yeah, I enjoyed it. And, yeah, it's definitely up there in terms of DLCs. So, in any case, I'll see you guys around.